Hello, Gemini. This is Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433. And I'm here to bring you your weekly tarot reading. So Gemini can be more than just your sun sign. You can you can relate with Gemini. If it's either in your sun, moon, or even in your rising. Or you may be cross-watching for a loved one, someone you care about. Sometimes, you have to understand these are general readings, so maybe parts of the message will fit you and maybe none of it. You have to take what resonates and throw out the rest. You may find that your sun sign fits, but maybe it doesn't. And if so, sometimes it's good to watch for your other signs in your chart as well. I know sometimes when I watch readings, I may not get a message from my sun sign is Cancer, and I may not get a message from that, but then I'll turn around and find a message that's in my moon, which is Aquarius, and lo and behold, there'll be a message that absolutely resonates with me. So, take what resonates with you. So, Gemini, let's see, what is the theme for you this week? We have wide open. Okay, and making a choice. Okay, Gemini. So with the wide open, this pretty much tells me that you are starting to accept things, new experiences, new beginnings. This reminds me of someone jumping off the cliff to take that leap of faith. You're starting to open your arms wide to new experiences, to other perceptions and other points of view. As you do that, you realize you have a choice to make. You continue, I keep on getting tongue-tied. You can continue down the same path that you've always gone. Or you can change your mind. You're always able to change your mind. You're always able to open your mind up to new possibilities and new realms, new dimensions. Those opportunities are opening up for you. When you open up for them, they open up for you. So Gemini, let's see what is going on in your career. For some of you, it may have to do with your career. Maybe it has some others of you. It may have to do with your hobby or your craft. Let's see what's going on with your job and your career. Whatever it is that keeps you going. Let's see what it is. What it is. What it is. So you have the 9 of Coins. That's always an awesome card. So you have made your own money. You made your own way. You've done it independently on your own. You have the 3 of Coins. You've had appreciation and gratefulness for every lesson you've learned on this step of the way to your success, to your independence. We have the World. So this represents the end of a cycle, things ending, new beginnings. And what does it lead to? The 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups tells me that you have all these ideas and inspirations and things that you want to do. Maybe you've always done the thing that led to your independence. But now that you've reached that goal, you appreciate all the lessons and things you've went through. But it's time to put an ending in there. You're getting bored with it. You're wanting to go in a new direction. You're trying to think of which direction do you want to go? Which interest interests you the most? Okay. so small. So we have the Knight of Wands. So whichever one of these opportunities you choose, it's going to be because of what ignites your passion, what excites your creativity and your imagination, what it is that keeps you, like, you don't want to do work to just work. You don't want it to just be your income. You want it to drive your passion as well. And then you have the King of Cups. When you make that decision, know that you are going to love this new path. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to love it. You're going to be focused and driven, and it's going to match your creativity, your passion, and you're going to, it's going to be a job that you actually enjoy going to every day. Okay, let's see what's going on in your love life, Gemini. So we have the Tower. Then we have the Six of Coins. So you've had a Tower moment in your love life. Then you have the Strength card. So you've had this Tower moment in your love life. A Tower moment comes in to change our patterns of behavior, the way we've always done things. What is it changing? Well, it's changing the Six of Coins. The Six of Coins is where someone's always had their hand out to you. It's like you're in relationships repeatedly with people who need you to heal them, need you to guide them, or need you to financially help them be secure. Maybe you're constantly the giver. And a Tower moment has come along to help you realize that you are the giver. But in a relationship, it's give and take. You don't do all the giving and then not get any receiving in return. So that Tower moment has come crashing down. And Spirit says, you know, that to hold on to your strength, because you have so much inner strength and inner guidance within you that you can withstand this Tower moment. You know, you are growing through this. And I totally dropped that card. There it is. And you have the Queen of Coins. So know, Gemini, that someone very caring and nurturing and loving is coming into your life. This is someone who's not going to be constantly taking and taking and taking from you. They're going to give back just as much as they receive from you. Okay. Now, Gemini, let's see what's going on in your spiritual life. How are you connecting to Source? How are you connecting to your spirits and your ancestors? How is your spiritual life? We have the Ace of Fire. So all aces represent new beginnings, but the fire is the one ace that represents actually putting those beginnings into action. So you're actually like just beginning your spiritual path, your spiritual journey. You're starting probably to see signs and synchronicities. You've been doing research on things. The Queen of Fire. This has lit up your passion. It's made you more curious. We have the Seven of Water. You're learning to let things of your past go, your old belief systems, the old programs you've been raised to believe that aren't actually your own. You're learning to walk your own truth and your own authenticity. And then we have the Nine of Fire. So this spark that's been ignited inside of you due to this new religious steps that you've been taking, or I'm not saying religious, more like spiritual, your spiritual awakening that you have, is making you blossom on the inside. It's making you absolutely blossom and flourish. And then let's see what you are working on healing this week. Spirit, please give us a card for what they are healing this week. We have forgiveness. So you're healing from things that you need to forgive. Things that you need to forgive yourself, and things you need to forgive others for. Now let's look at what you have already healed, what you've learned to integrate into your everyday life. We have adversity. So it says, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So you're learning how to, what I'm hearing is you're learning to not react, but to actually process adversity. And you're starting to walk with that. You're starting to accept people and other people, even though they contradict what you say or you believe. And you accept that. And instead of reacting, you are actually processing and accepting. Now for a Rumi Oracle card. This is just going to be a message from Spirit. These cards are absolutely beautiful. The messages are absolutely beautiful. I love these cards. I don't use them very often in my readings, but I love these cards because the artwork is phenomenal. Okay. We have Blood Angel. So that is number 7. That number is significant to you. I'm going to get the book out and read that to you. So, Blood Angel says, in the midst of the darkness, a moon appeared with its brilliance. Stepping down from the clouds, it glanced at me. Like a falcon that hunts a bird and steals it away, it captured me and flew back to infinite space. As I looked for myself, I could not find me, for my body had become all soul in the tenderness of love. The 9 spheres of heaven dissolved in that moon, as the ship of my existence drowned in the sea of love. Rumi. And the message is, the Oracle of the Blood Angel comes to you with a particular message. You are being given the gift of more life. You may experience this as growth, expansion, more energy, more life force, or divine electricity circulating through your system. The Blood Angel understands that in the gift of greater life, which enables a soul to live more of its essence, becoming a more palpable divine presence upon this earth, there are many unavoidable experiences. One of these is that there will be more sunsets to encounter the increase in your sunrises. This is about balance. When opening up to receive more, one needs to empty out what has been to allow for the new influx of energy. It is not about an exchange of equal measure, for you will receive according to the great generosity of life itself, and thus even more shall be offered in compensation for what you are willing to release. However, release must take place. Balance is the natural law. The sunset makes way for a time of night. That might be the darkness of grief, or the stirring of unknown places within that only reveal themselves in clarity the following morning. Being ready to endure the sunset and the night to become ready to receive the sunrise, and with it more life, is your divine task now. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that, Gemini. If you did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, this was Billy Joe with Moon Goddess 114433.